Hello everyone, this is Professor Alex Martin. I'm here with my dear friend and student, Judith. She has an amazing story to share with us about her journey, how she started Jiu Jitsu and how, the change and the tremendously overcome the weight loss and then nutrition and the family on the mat. It's awesome. I wish you guys, everyone out there, paying close attention and listen what she's gonna say. Thank you, Judith, for being here. And
Absolutely.
I want to kind of share with us about your story,
Sure.
please.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started training jujitsu about a year ago. I had been weight training for a while and I wanted to check this out. I watched my daughter and my husband do it and I thought that looks fun. So I started off, I started out doing the women's class, which is every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Just started out with that once a week. It was really hard to get out there for that first class. I felt like I had no idea what I was doing. It was very intimidating, but I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I got out there and tried that class because I have, I started doing that one time a week. I noticed that it was really helping me as far as my health goes,
Amazing.
my mental state.
Awesome.
And I really fell in love with it. So I started going to another class or two during the week,
And
and I
they
noticed
always
that.
started coming more often, right?
Yeah,
Like two or three
exactly.
times
So
a
I
week.
started going 2 times a week, 3 times a week. So now I come,
I'm
three,
addicted.
four. Yeah, exactly. It's
Addicted,
addictive.
yeah.
I now come, 3 or 4 times a week, and I've noticed that in the last few months or so, since I've been coming to these additional classes, I've lost some additional weight, which has been a huge improvement in my life. It's made jujitsu a lot
Yeah.
easier.
Excuse me to ask you, but how
Yeah.
many pounds of weight you lost for?
I have lost I've lost a total of 100 pounds overall. The last 30
Wow,
of that
that's
has, yep,
tremendously.
the last 30 of
That's
that I
crazy.
attribute to jujitsu because of the physical aspect of
Wow,
it
guys, you
coming. Yep,
see, if you watch this video, please, man, hey, contact her and go closely see what she did to actually
yep,
overcome all this weight loss. It's
yep,
incredible.
yep.
Wow.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's a huge improvement in my life overall.
What's your advice for the ladies and the girls out there that watch and they kind of feel like a little intimidated to start a jiu-jitsu? What's your
Yep.
advice for them?
You're going to be intimidated and it's going to be the hardest thing to do, but once you do that first class you're going to realize how much you enjoy it, and that really is the most difficult thing. Just take that first class. It's a free class here. You get to
Yeah,
take a free class,
yeah,
check it
come and
out.
join us. Yeah.
Absolutely check it out, because I really think that once you get out here, once you meet the women that are in the women's class, once you meet the men here
Instructors,
that
yeah.
are just awesome as far as taking care of all of us,
Yeah.
you'll absolutely be sold. So
Yeah.
absolutely just try that first class.
Yeah, that's a very actually interesting the way you say. To so many women out there, they feel like a little kind of scared to walk into the gym.
Yep.
But how you feel when you walk in this gym in particular?
I love this gym. This is a very family oriented
Yeah,
gym. I can't stress that enough. There are so many other gyms out there that are very like macho, male dominated, and you don't get that vibe here. It really is truly a family.
try to
Everybody
help
that we
each other.
train with is just awesome. They're always there for you. If you need anything, they're the first ones to offer, hey, how can I help? So, I mean, especially as a female, don't be scared to come out here and check it out, because we'll all take care of you.
Amazing, incredible. And tell me about your family now.
Yep.
You Mike, your husband, you
Yep.
started first, and now
Yep.
you into the jiu-jitsu. Like you say, you mentioned before, your white belt, two stripes, and then have your kids doing
Yep.
the gray belts and all white and
Yep.
gray belts. So
Yeah.
how that girl
So,
do it?
so that started. My husband was the first one to train. He's trained for quite some time now with Professor Alex. And when my daughter, right before she started kindergarten, we wanted her to have a way to protect herself. And I can't think of a better way than
Amazing,
jujitsu. So
incredible.
we signed her up. She's been doing it for a couple of years now. She's getting pretty good. My
Getting there.
4-year-old, he sees it more of a
He's
game,
4 years
but
old, but remember,
he's
like like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, he was
exactly.
kind of
Exactly. He had
hesitating.
no idea what he was doing, and now he can actually get out there. He runs with the kids. He does pretty good.
Amazing.
So it's definitely a family thing. Every Saturday we do kids class, and then we stay for open mat. So we definitely make that a family day.
It's incredible. Yes, and one more thing, like how you actually, everybody talk about schedule, like oh my schedule is this. So talk about like our your schedule, for example, you come with your family sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes you come on a Saturday,
Yep.
and
Yep.
like I usually say, when you want to do something, you actually find the ways
Yep.
to do it, right?
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
you have that.
Yep. So we started out with the Tuesday class, and Michael was gracious enough to stay home with the kids, which was really awesome for me to come and get acquainted with things. And now I basically, I kind of look at my schedule for the week, and I pick out the days. Hey, I'm going to try to make it on these days because I have to take a break from work. I work from home. I come here
cool.
on my lunch break, and I squeeze in a class because it means so much to me to be here that I have to make that sacrifice to get here.
Amazing. That's insane. And speaking about jiu-jitsu, what's your favorite move? What's your
Oh
favorite
gosh, my
technique?
Americana. I love it.
Those Americana.
Good old fashioned Americana.
Wow, that's awesome. That's amazing. All right, guys. So that's a good story about her weight loss. We're gonna talk about a little bit more later on about what she did. Not only jiu-jitsu to become more often to the class, but outside as well. Activities outside in nutrition. Right. Thank you so much.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
last thing, advice for any woman out there they want to start jiu-jitsu, sort of.
Do it. Just don't make an excuse. Just come to the class because the hardest thing is making that first class. And once you get through that first class, you're gonna fall in love. Don't be
Amazing.
intimidated. Don't be scared. We're not scary, and I will see you here on Tuesdays if you make it to the women's class.
Amazing. Thanks so much.
Yep. Awesome.
Awesome. There you go.
Ugh.